Welcome to Mass Open Books, Pioneer Institute's online tool to find out how Massachusetts state government is spending your tax dollars. When you get to Mass Open Books homepage at massopenbooks.org, you will see different elements. First, you will have a box to submit your email if you wish to join our mailing lists. Also, you have access to information for retiree pensions, employee salaries, and disbursements. I'm going to click on retiree pensions first. When you use Mass Open Books for the first time, before you get to this section, you will be taken to a user agreement page. Once you have accepted the terms and conditions, you will be taken to this section. I am going to look for a single retiree report by clicking here. I'll generate the report. And I will have a list of people. Let's say that I'm looking for someone with last name S, Smith. I will click on S, and I can search my name. Since I have a lot of results, I can actually sort my results by column. Either full name, date of retirement, yearly pension, title at retirement, department last worked, average salary, credible service in hours, or age of retirement. I can print, I can export, and I can also send to a friend my results. I'm going to modify or click on modify, search, or start over to show you other functionalities. If I wanted to compare departments or individuals, I would click here. I would compare departments. I select the different departments that I want to compare. I can select up to 5. And I'll generate the report. This is the average pension by department, and this is the number of retirees by department. You have the results on a graph or also on a table. Each color of the line corresponds to the bar on the graph. So admin and finance are red, corresponds to the first red column. Green, administrative law appeals, corresponds to the green bar, and so forth. And I can print my results and send them to a friend. I'm going to go now to the employee salary section. The employee salary section allows you to get information on salaries for single departments or single individuals and compare departments, unions, or individuals, and you can also get the complete database. I'm going to go ahead and select a single individual. For this specific individual, I know that he worked in 2004 and 2005 for the state, and I have the annual earnings, the change from one year to the other, the department where he worked, and the job title that he held. I can print this information, and I can also send my findings to a friend. If I wanted to compare unions, for instance, I could go here and I could select compare unions, and then I could select up to 5. In this section, I get access to a comparison by chart and also on a table. The average salary of members and the number of members that each union has. I can also filter by years to get information for different years. And I can print and send my results to a friend. Now the disbursement section. When you click on custom disbursement, you will get access to these different criteria selections. Since there are millions of records, it is best to narrow your search the most possible. I am going to narrow my search by advances and grants, and this will take me to the department that has that object. I'll generate the report. As I said, there's many different records. So this table also allows you to sort. For instance, if I wanted to sort by amount, I could do that. I can apply filters to narrow my selection, and I can also search by vendor or by fund. And I can print, I can export, and I can send this information to a friend. If you have any comments and contacts, you can leave it for us here. Or you can also call Pioneer Institute at 617-723-2277 extension 200. If you have a minute, please, we would really appreciate if you could give us your feedback on our survey. You can click Access the Survey here or on the left-hand side. And finally, Pioneer Institute has done a couple of suggested analyses. Click on them and read them. This will give you a sense of the type of analysis that you can do with the information you can find on this website. Thank you so much for visiting Mass Open Books. We hope you enjoy our website.